Kara finally returns and the attention shifts to her. Shifts!
The crystal pickup will happen soon. We should start heading over.
You're gay. What? Leanna nods.
Once they complete the exchange, we should follow the guy to see if he leads us to their hideout. He might have other partners, so we should be on guard.
You know, it'd be nice if we had an invisibility spell, but we don't.
I still can't think of why they'd want these crystals.
Energy crystals have varying utilizations, some of which are...
Well, how about you just stop thinking about it too much and actually just think about maybe he's got a fuck ton of lamps to light. Maybe he sleeps in the dark all the time, and he doesn't like the dark, and he's just like he needs all the lamps, right? He needs all of them. So he's gonna light his lamps up, and now he's not gonna be scared of the dark anymore. Alright? You gotta fucking think about this shit. This man is dealing with a crisis. He is a very scarred person. I don't know what I'm going on about at this point. Kara seems a bit surprised, but Leanna doesn't react to that. Thinking about what these outlawed utilizations could be makes me uneasy. Probably rightfully so.
We have our plan. Let's get started.
Right on. We trace back to the ruins and find the abandoned house with the children. Instead of entering, we spread out around the perimeter to maximize visibility on anyone approaching. Kara and I stay close to the house and hide behind some fallen bricks. Our field of vision is limited, but we're close enough to overhear any conversations that take place inside. After we position ourselves, we wait. We don't know where anyone else is, but that's fine, doesn't matter. We don't know when the man's going to show up, and after about 20 minutes, I start to get fidgety. I wish the kids had given us a time. Who knows how long we'll be stuck out here for, because does my watch even work? No. My legs are starting to cramp, but as I shift, Kara shoots me a warning glance, and I force myself to push through it. Finally, a man approaches. He looks to be in his 20s, and surprisingly, wears something that resembles a beanie on his head. He's totally emo! Kara yanks my collar, so we duck down. She covers my mouth with her hand and puts a finger to her lips. Looks like our job is to listen in. The others will be our eyes. I hear a door creak, followed by the faint sound of footsteps. Oh, this is whack. Good thing I can't see anything anyway. Nothing moves in this game except for the few models that we have. I hear a door creak, followed by the faint sound of footsteps.
Hey, yo, you punks got my crystals?
Oh my god. Whoa. Whoa. Why is this so funny? Look at him. He actually has a beanie on his head. Oh my god. This guy deadass looks like he came from Earth too. He's got like a hoodie on. Are you also the Jesse Pinkman? Dude, this guy is not... This guy's clearly from Earth. This guy is bad news. Ayo, you punks got my... Oh, I see you already said that. I fucking love this guy. I listen for any extra footsteps, but it sounds like the man came solo.
Here.
Ugh, there's a rustling of a bag being opened.
What is this? These crystals are weak, yo.
That's all we could find.
This is... Yeah, something tells me he is not from this... the dimension. Something tells me he might be from Earth. He says yo after everything.
Nah, this ain't good, man.
You're intimidated by this guy? This guy looks like his... This guy is sounding like his IQ is negative 16.
Sorry.
The boy's voice is weak.
Huh.
Yeah, this guy looks like he has an IQ of negative 16. What the fuck is this bullshit? Get rid of him. Just kick him in the nuts and he'll leave. In the ball sack. Because he's clearly from Earth. People have those there. The bag closes and the man grunts as he lifts it up.
Wait, where are our coins?
You'll get your payment when you deliver, yo. This is only half of what you promised.
There's a silence. I carefully peek out to see the boy straining with his hands clenched.
Fine.
That's what I thought.
I want to fucking... I just want to punch him in the face. Like, literally, his significant lack of intelligence combined with his demeanor, I just want to fucking destroy him. I just want to, like, take his face, put it on the ground, and step on it. The stranger lugs the bag over his shoulder. I quickly duck back down as he exits the house. Time to go. Oh, I thought I was actually making a noise, and I think it was whispering. Time to go. I turn to face Kara, who wears a serious frown and has fury in her eyes. I don't think I've ever seen her angry before, but let alone this angry. She looks like she's about to rip this guy's head off. Thank you! Oh my god, at least we share something there. Oh my god. Kara?
Did you not see that? We should take him out now.
Yeah, I agree. Let's kill him. Okay, well, clearly we can't do this. We can't actually kill him, which I would do. I would murder him. Let's think about the bigger picture here. He could just be a messenger. We have to stick to the plan. Kara clenches and unclenches her jaw, then she nods, still fuming.
I know you're right, but still.
He'll get his justice soon enough.
Let's hurry up and go.
Yeah. Come on, honey. Going this way. We trail the man out of Stonecrest, making sure to stay behind buildings and keep to the shadows so as not to be spotted. Kara slips in and out of the alleys with ease, and it takes a lot of my concentration not to lose her. No wonder she's always sneaking up on us. I assume the rest of our team is also following him, as I'm unable to spot them. That's for the best. The less chance of being noticed, the better. Outside of the city gates, it's a little harder to stay hidden as it opens out and into a more open field. At least since we're spread out, it won't be easy for him to escape if he tries to. We successfully follow him to what looks like an abandoned train car. Whoa. This is whack. There's some kind of dark smoke emitting from the top. That's pretty hot pink smoke there, friend. The man pauses, and we crouch lower behind cover as he looks around. He doesn't spot any of us and enters the train. Kara again points her finger to her lips, and I nod. Staying low, we sneak towards the train. The windows are all blocked off, but we crouch below them anyway. I can hear muffled voices as I gently press my ear against the train.
Yo, Mr. White!
Oh, wait. I'm starting to have an epiphany right now. This is some kind of like Dusty Pinkman. I feel like this is a reference to something, and I don't know what it is. I had this right now. I feel like I know this, and I'm just like completely missing it. Anyway, let's keep moving.
Jesse.
Oh!
How many times do I have to tell you to call me Heisenberg?
I didn't know who I was gonna have to sit there for. I get it now. I am so confused right now. I am so confused. Okay, let me talk about this for a second. There are a few things that I'm so like, oh my god, I don't even know what to expect. I'm so whacked out right now. I can't even think. But anyway, so I was gonna say. So first of all, how weird is it that we are in a fantasy alternate dimension thing, and Walter White is a primary villain, or at least some kind of villain in this game? What this is 2018. I mean, what the fuck am I talking about? This is fucking amazing. But so also, clearly, I really want to say these guys are from Earth, and that would kind of help that would kind of help provide clues and shit, but like, I genuinely don't. I'm so whacked out right now. Like, I don't, cause oh, they're making meth, obviously. They're making drugs out of the crystals or something like that. Obviously. Crystal meth. Oh! Wow, I feel even dumber already. So they're making crystal meth. I get it. I'm retarded. thanks for bearing with me through that. I had my brain just like, it had to go through, like, it had to get out of shock first, and then also like, but okay, this is whack. We're just gonna keep going. I'm just gonna see what happens here. because I can't even think right now. The man speaks softly, but his tone is strict and disapproving.
My bad, but I got some crystals.
What did Walter White say? Oh, Heisenberg, right?
Let's see.
I like how his voice is like I want to say these guys are like a result of the temporal rift or whatever, but like we'll see this.
There aren't many and they're pretty small. I don't think we'd be able to get much out of them anyway.
It doesn't matter their size. Once we're done cooking them, they'll be exponentially more effective.
Oh my god, this I've honestly never seen Breaking Bad all the way through, but like this is whack. Oh,
I don't know, man. They're tiny. How does that even work?
dude, just shut the fuck up. Just stop. Just stop existing.
It's a simple matter of science.
This is so accurate. I'm baffled.
You serious? You can do something like that?
Dude, how long have you been working with this guy and you don't understand? You fucking retarded. Your IQ just dropped like 30 points. To, what are you, negative, like, 50 now? Jesus Christ, you fucking retarded.
Indeed.
Yeah, Mr. White. Yeah, science.
Heisenberg.
Heisenberg.
Oh, right. My bad, yo.
I feel... This isn't Breaking Bad, is it? Is it? Wait, I'm really confused right now. Anyway, I don't know. I've only seen like a few clips of Breaking Bad. Please don't hurt me. But this is whack. This is so whack. I'm so like, I feel like this guy was in Breaking Bad, but I can't remember for sure. I feel like it might be a reference to something else that I'm not getting entirely. Your faint clanging of glassware. I wish I could see what they're doing. I wish I could understand why the fuck Walter White's in this game. A sharp snap cracks somewhere from behind me. What was that? I shift out of position to look behind me and see an animal scampering away. As I breathe a sigh of relief, I notice the absence of noise in the train.
What was that?
Before I have a chance to get down, one of the windows swung open and I'm face to face with both of them. Oh. Shit. Hi. Wait. What happened? Why did I do this? How did this happen to me? Anyway, the younger man with the beanie, Jesse, stares at me with wild eyes. The second man is much older, maybe the age of his father, and fixes me with an inscrutable stare. He looks surprisingly normal, not like someone who get mixed up with something shady. Jesse turns around and darts out of the back exit.
Run!
Mr. White joins him as Kara and I sprint to the other side of the train. Thankfully, Leanna and Zach are already there. Leanna points her blade at them.
Surrender and come with us peacefully.
Jesse looks like he's about to bolt, but Zach fixes his discharger on him.
I wouldn't move if I were you.
Crap, what do we do? Why are you laughing at a time like this?
Amelia stands a good distance away, her manipulator is glowing. After looking over the older man, she frowns.
The branding of void.
Whack! No way! Walter White is part of Void!
Quite the observation, young miss.
Wait, what? You're a part of Void?
Mr. White merely smiles.
I didn't sign up for this!
Don't be so naive. You think the crystals were just going to magically create more energy?
Your intent was to perform shadow transmutation on the crystals, to create tainted spheres.
Again, he doesn't answer.
It appears confrontation is imminent.
Why don't we even up the odds?
With a flash, Mr. White grabs two shadowy spheres from his belt, similar to the one I saw in Raven Pass. He throws them to the ground and a dark smog emits, curling in the air. Leanna reacts first and blasts her wind magic to dissipate the smoke. In this place are two shadow creatures. Their warped appendages are nothing that I recognize, and their long shadow claws come into a sharp point. This is the stuff of nightmares. They stand between us and Mr. White, with Jesse cowering beside him.
Shadow familiars?
This is getting way too crazy for me. I'm out.
I feel like I need to understand this before I can go on, because this is bothering me so much. Jesse Pinkman. I guess he is from Breaking Bad. I feel like he was, but he looks older in this version of it. This is whack. Jesse breaks into a sprint and Kara immediately gives chase.
I've got him!
Yeah, fucking rip his head off. The two of them dash out of sight.
Unfortunately, you've disrupted my work, which means I have to start all over again. So, I'm going to get going.
He channels the spell and starts to run. As he continues to chant the spell, shadows crawl up his legs, threatening to engulf him completely in shadow. We can't let him get away. Alright, I should be. We can't let him get away! Leanna looks from the man to the familiars.
As much as I want to go after him, our top priority is to defeat these shadow creatures.
Indeed. Shadow familiars this close in proximity to a city can wreak havoc and incite widespread panic.
They would know better than I, and I trust their instincts. I look back at Heisenberg and being swallowed by the shadow. Once shadows fade away, he disappears. Zach readies his discharge with a small smile on his face.
Sounds like a challenge.
My heart races as I draw my blade. This is getting crazy. So there's a fight, which I cannot participate in. Unfortunately. Anyway, let's win the fight. I'm kind of torn about this, honestly, because I kind of want to go through and do mini games. I'm kind of sad I can't do the mini games because that would enhance the gameplay of this, but you know, it's all right. As Leanna and Zach and I wear down the shadow familiars, Amelia stays out of range, charging her attacks. I need to put my family because I am hot. The magic attacks that she lets loose are far more powerful than ours, as it rips chunks out of the shadow creatures. Now I understand why everyone's so impressed when they talk about mage casters.
The hostile shadow familiars have been vanquished.
Leanna's magical glow and the charge on her blade phase as she stops channeling her magic.
We did it!
I smile as I try to catch my breath. Looking around, Leanna, Zach, and Amelia look equally exhausted. They must have gone all out. This battle was no walk in the park, and there were only 2 shadow familiars to fight. Imagine we had to face an army of them. I shiver at the thought. I don't. I did pretty well. As we wind down, Amelia and Leanna gather to do one last scan with their manipulators. Zach looks over my way.
Looks like some of that training is finally paying off.
Hey, why don't you shut the fuck up? I'm fine. I'm fine. Don't fucking you gay ass bitch. I'm still mad at you. It helps when a certain jackass doesn't shoot me during a melee spar. Zach snickers, then shrugs.
Hey!
We turn at the sound of Kara's voice. She waves at us with one hand and uses the other to drag Jesse back. She plops him down in front of us as he falls ungracefully to the ground. I see that his hands are bound. Kara stands over him, her face grim.
Now, you're going to tell us exactly what you know.
I don't know jack squat. Mr. White was paying me to get crystals, and that's it, yo!
So you were not an accomplice to the shadow transmutation.
I don't even know what the shadow transportation is!
I hate you.
Transmutation.
Oh, good one! Good one, sweetheart. You should have just let him be dumb.
Exactly!
We glare at him.
Look, I made a few deliveries to him. The first couple of times he wouldn't tell me what he did, but paid some good coin. But later he said he was going to show me so I could help with his operations.
That can be interpreted a few different ways.
He was going to give solid pay for that too, yo.
I look him up and down. He stares desperately at us, and it's clear to me that he's scared. This doesn't seem like the kind of man Void would trust with any kind of responsibilities. I'm inclined to believe he's just looking for some fast cash. Kara seems skeptical, but Amelia and Leanna seem to have come to the same conclusion I have. Zach crosses his arms. Can I roll insight on this shit? Fuck yeah.
Better hope the guards believe your story.
Jesse looks like he's about to protest, but sighs instead. I think he realizes there's no chance he's going to escape.
The bag of stolen crystals is in there. He didn't grab it before running out.
Leanna enters the train and returns with a bulging bag.
Let's go turn him into the guards. They'll take it from here.
Zach hauls Jesse back to his feet and leads him back towards town. Luckily, it's late at night, so very few people walk the street. The few who do give us long stares as we pass. When we arrive at the guard barracks, the person on duty gets to his feet. He looks at Leanna in recognition.
Oh, it's you again.
We found the source of your missing crystals.
Zach pushes Jesse forward, and he stumbles into the guard, who grabs a hold of him. The guard eyes him up and down.
It's this guy?
Oh man, it was all 'cause of Void!
The guard stares at him, clearly unconvinced.
Uh-huh. Maybe in lockup you'll have time to think up a better story.
I'm telling you the truth, bitch!
The guard frowns and passes Jesse off to another guard who takes him into the back. And the guard turns back to us.
Hopefully you won't have any more issues.
I'm telling you the truth, bitch! What a guy. I still hate him, but that was a good line. The guard grins and looks relieved.
I can't thank you all enough. You have no idea how much of a thorn in my side this has all been. As promised, there's a reward for helping us catch the culprit.
And enter Zach. He produces a heavy satchel of gold, which he hands over to us.
Thanks again for all your help, and I hope you have a safe night.
Thanks.
We leave the guardhouse equally divvy up the reward money. As everything settles down, the group decides to return to the inn. I'm glad we got to the bottom of things, but I can't help but wonder what will happen to those kids. Oh. I mean, what am I gonna buy? Honestly, I think it should probably share my reward with the kids. Just to be a good Samaritan. I'll meet you guys at the inn. I think I forgot something. I slip away before anyone can ask me any questions and make my way back to those kids. They were dependent on that crystal money to survive, and I can't sit by and do nothing to help them. I know I don't have much to offer, but maybe giving them a cut of my reward can help tide them over. Quietly, I enter the house so as not to spook the children. Children's. As I near the trapdoor, I hear Kara's voice. How did she get in here so fast, and what's she doing here? Slowing my steps, I silently creak towards the trapdoor and spy on Kara and the kids.
Here you go, guys. Take this.
She hands the oldest boy a fat coin purse. We must have had the same idea about sharing our reward money. The boy silently accepts it, too shocked by the amount of money to even speak.
The man won't be coming for crystals anymore. So use that to help you find a new way to survive.
What a nice girl. The boy nods numbly. Some of the younger children huddle together, clearly frightened for their futures. Kara smiles reassuringly.
I know it seems scary, but I promise if you stick together, you'll be fine.
Fuck. Ow. The kids hug each other.
I won't let anything happen to anyone.
Good. I know you won't.
Wow, well done.
Take care of yourselves, okay? And stay out of trouble.
Kara turns to leave and I scramble out of sight. She doesn't notice me as she hurries away. Seems like she's got a soft spot for those kids. I better do what I came here to do and get back before people get too suspicious. Hey, kids. Hey, kids! I go down to the trap room. The oldest boy looks up at me in surprise. Here. I toss him a small bag of my coins, which he fumbles before catching. He looks genuinely surprised if he can't believe it's happening.
But why?
If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have caught the bad guys. You kids were a big help.
Really?
He looks at the other children who give him hopeful eyes, then he grins.
Thank you.
I nod. I should be getting back. Once I return to the upstairs, I hear the children scramble below and a series of excited gasps as they expect the reward money.
Wow, the girl gave us so much!
I've never seen so much money before in my life!
The boy still gave a lot, though. More than we got from crystals.
Whoa! Just how much money did Kara give? Was it her whole reward? For a treasure hunter, that seems very generous. Maybe there's more to it. She's probably got a lot of money already. I wonder what it could be as I return to the inn and meet up with the rest of the group. As we enter the inn, Leanna looks around.
Where's Kara?
Kara? I guess I'm calling her Kara now. Kill me. Kara's not back yet, but she left before me. I don't know. I thought she was following everyone back.
I thought so too.
Leanna bites her lip as she furrows her brows. I'm sure she'll be back soon. While we wait for Carter to return, we decided to grab something to eat. With all the excitement going on, we forgot about dinner. That is a travesty, because you cannot forget about food. Most important thing. Ow, fuck. We get our orders and settle in. Zach and Leanna dig in. Amelia, on the other hand, is quiet as she stares at her plate. Is she okay? Amelia? Ugh. She looks up at me.
Yes?
Something wrong? She shakes her head.
No. I was pondering about the lab at the Void Hideout, which was used to perform shadow transmutations.
I mean, I guess there's no one in it anymore. I'll pass on the exposition. So we had pondering about the lab at the Void Hideout, which was used to perform shadow transmutations. So I guess I can understand. I'm pretty sure I understand what the shadow transmutations is. But let's try it anyway. I've been meaning to ask, what is this shadow transmutation you were talking about earlier?
It is the process in which shadow energy is merged with a crystal containing another form of elemental energy. This fusion causes an overwhelming surge of energy to spawn, which consequently destabilizes the crystal and causes the shadow energy to become uncontrollable and very dangerous.
This is what we refer to as a tainted sphere, like the one the treasurer used in Raven Pass, and what was used to summon the shadow familiars.
I mean, I figured that much. You didn't have to tell me that. I was just... Whoa, I don't even know what happened there. Hold on. Oh, it didn't seem uncontrollable when they used it, though.
Perhaps not those times. However, as it is destabilized sphere, the energy is unpredictable. It's possible it will cast properly, but equally possible it will implode upon itself at any time, which would be fatal to the mage in possession of it.
Ripperoni and pepperoni.
That's a best-case scenario. Imagine if one of those crystals went off and spawned a shadow familiar in the middle of town.
That would definitely be bad.
That's why shadow transmutation has been outlawed, even before the Treaty of Asaria.
I thought you said all use of shadow magic was banned.
Yes, but there were legitimate users of shadow magic before the war.
How did you get lost? This is not that complicated. You lost me. I am retarded.
Shadow magic is not innately harmful. It was originally used in non-destructive ways, just like any other element. That being said, a group of practitioners abused the usage of shadow magic, which revealed just how dangerous it can be when used in such a manner. That is what caused the eventual war in Assyria and the subsequent banning of shadow magic.
See, it's Asaria or is it Assyria? I am confused. And that group was Void.
Correct.
Wow, I have an inference, basic inference skills. Woohoo, wow, look at me go. I am retarded. Things are starting to make a little more sense, but I'm still not sure I understand it all.
It's just a little troublesome to think that there was someone performing shadow transmutation just on the outskirts of Stonecrest. And with a lot of crystals, too.
Yeah, Walter White, making that crystal meth. Boy!
Even though Void was defeated, it wasn't completely wiped out, and their remaining members have just been laying low.
Do we know how long ago this was? I don't know how long ago this was. The war or whatever the fuck. The conversation lulls as we think about what was said. We finish the rest of our food in silence. By the time we finish up our meals, Kara returns.
Hey guys, sorry I'm late. I met up with my contact and he came through. He said that there's some adventurer who's been talking about one of those high concentrations of energy. He's at Hearth Point right now, but probably won't be staying for too long. We should head there in the morning and see what he knows.
Right on.
What's the guy's name?
Arton Hunt.
Zach shrugs. I guess he doesn't know him.
It might sound like just a rumor, but there's always a grain of truth in a rumor. At the very least, we should be able to get a clue or two.
Leanna nods.
Okay, tomorrow we'll head for Hearth Point.
Amelia nods. I yawn widely. Tonight, though, I'm ready for bed. The team murmurs their agreement and we all turn in early. It's been a long day, and that fight really took it out of me. After getting ready, I climb into bed and immediately fall into a deep sleep.